Hello, welcome or welcome back to Gwen-Inspired Crochet, and today is the third Wednesday of October, which means that is the third week of Decade Divas Party, where five of us, that's KK Crochet, Shannon over at the Spoonie Stitcher, Sonnet over at the Sonnet Silence, and Teresa over at Critters Crochet, along with myself, are getting together and creating some crochet projects or other projects, doesn't have to be crochet, just fiber, projects based on a decade that we have chosen. And this week, the 50s is hosted by Shannon over at the Spoonie Stitcher. So please go on over to her channel. I will be sure to link it down below and check it out. I know that she's worked very hard on this one, so please go give it a watch. And well, this week is something a little different from me. I have chosen not just like something like fashion for the 50s. I wanted to think about something that was a little different. And then I remembered, oh, there is something that I had a lot of interest in that originated from the 50s. And well, I have a better t-shirt to wear for this, so let me just do a quick wardrobe change, why don't we? Ta-da! The Fellowship of the Ring. Yes, this is my Lord of the Rings t-shirt with the Fellowship along with Gollum and Arwen in attendance. That's right. We are going to be discussing and checking out the project I made based on the Lord of the Rings, which originated in the 1950s, or was first published in the 1950s. Now, the project itself it fought me. It was an epic journey, to say the least, just like the original content. Unfortunately, I did not succeed in that, and I perished. Or let's just say that my motivation perished along the way, because the quality of the materials that I used were not ideal. And I do have some great quality materials for this, but the ones I had in the color I needed, I did not have. So, but this project is not crocheted. This project is actually needle felted, which is the art of taking fibers like wool from like a sheep and using a tool like this. Holds three of them, which have needles with little barbs in them, to felt them together to shape and sculpt whatever you'd like. This project is not complete. I like to say it is not done, but I am done with it. And when you see it, will know exactly what it is. It's pretty. Ooh, and my computer has decided to ding dong at me. And there's Amina. Say hello, me butters. So this project is this. It is called The Leaves of Lorien. You see this in the movie, and this is the brooch that was given to the Fellowship by. So this was a gift given by Galadriel, one of the elves in this story, after they leave Lorien. It's been a while. Though I did just watch the first movie not that long ago. So this is incomplete because I don't have the little there are some extra, like, sort of elaborate ornate bits that kind of go in and around it. But I did needle felt the shape here, and I did learn to chain embroider this on, as well as some straight stitching to create sort of the veins and the. And yeah, it's not finished in the back, but I could maybe put like a back just with some straight cheap felt and put like a magnet on it, and it is totally usable. But one of the cool things I did was I did film me kind of working on this, and I thought I'd show you just some of the process. It will be sped up because this took a little while. And while you watch that, I will talk a little tiny bit about The Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien, and my experience with the stories. So, why don't we get right to it? So, first, you see here that I am working with just a plain undyed wool. This is called core wool. You can see that there's some vegetation in it if you look closely. And this is just sort of the wool that you use to be the center of the project so that you're not using a lot of colored wool. I have a lot of this wool here, and it smells like the barn it came from. And my cats absolutely adore when I pull this stuff out. I had a video very long time ago of one of my cats with her head inside of the bag, and she just loves the smell of that. And so what I do is I just use that pink tool, and I will just stab repeatedly. So as you see, I will use these needles that I have. I have that pink tool you see off on the side, but I also have some individual needles, and I actually will use a stencil here to kind of get the shape that I'm looking for, because doing it without it was actually kind of a challenge. But as we watch me work on this and create this, let's talk a little bit about The Lord of the Rings. I'll keep it brief for you. So, yeah, The Lord of the Rings was written by J.R.R. Tolkien. J.R.R. Tolkien actually published both The Fellowship of the Ring and The Two Towers, the second installment, both in the year 1954, and he finished out the trilogy The Return of the King in 1955. These stories are set in a fictional world called Middle Earth, and they follow an epic quest of a young hobbit named Frodo Baggins, where he has to take the One Ring to Mordor to prevent Sauron from gaining total power. So J.R.R. Tolkien was a professor at Oxford, and he actually drew upon his knowledge of languages, mythology, and history to create this wonderful world. Over time, the work has become one of the most influential and beloved fantasy stories in literature, inspiring films, games, and countless adaptations. My item that you see that I'm making here is actually from the films, and that was actually my first sort of experience. Actually, no, that's not true. I did pick up The Hobbit in 6th grade, but the writing was a little dense. J.R.R. Tolkien is very well known for his very descriptive nature. And as a 12-year-old who had ADHD and just not a lot of patience, I struggled with The Hobbit. And so I revisited the series through the movies, and they came out either 2000 or 2001, I don't remember. And I fell in love with the series that way. And I was obsessed. Now, I did try to return to the books, and I still did not succeed. I tried reading the first one, and I read snippets of it, but Tolkien created these languages, and he created songs, but he was very dense, and he wrote a lot of description. And again, early teenage me did not do well with that. Also, I struggled with some parts of the book where it was just the hobbits, especially in the second one, The Two Towers. So I did actually read the first half of The Two Towers, but I did not finish it. I don't think I got very far in The Return of the King, but I have read snippets of all 3 of the books. The movies is what got me. I was obsessed. I absolutely adored the movies and adore the world and adore the story. So thank goodness that the movies were written, or that the movies were created, so that people like me could still enjoy Tolkien's work. So you can see that once I finished up shaping with the core wool, I go in with the colorful green wool, and try to cover it as best as I can. But this was a struggle because the green wool I had was not very good quality. But I did my best. After that, I pulled out the silver thread, taught myself how to embroider, and I embroidered the veins onto the leaf. Here I'm trying to cover up the stitches in the back, but this was a fail. And by that point, I gave up. And you see what we have here today. So that's it. That is the project that I made for you. That is where we have, and that's the end of it. But I hope that you enjoyed at least watching kind of the process of working with wool. It's not always like this. It's just, it really does depend on the quality and the patience of the wool. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the little project that I attempted for this week. And the other thing I wanted to share with you was something that I found that I was like surprised that I had never seen it before. It's not fiber related, but it is crafty, and it does have to do with the Lord of the Rings. And while I was out and about, I found these mini verse Lord of the Rings Make It minis in this ball here, and you make some of the different swords in the series, and I think I saw a ring, anvil, maybe some like potions. So I have two of them that I thought would be fun to open together, since they are Lord of the Rings related. So why don't we get down to the workstation and let's open these up and see what we got. So welcome to the top down here. We have two Lord of the Rings Miniverse Make It minis. And let's just open them and see what we got. When I was picking them, I tried to make sure that they felt different weight-wise. So I could maybe get two different ones. So let's see. Let's go with this one. This one I believe is the lighter one. Actually, let me just pull it here. Well, these are fun. I have done some of the like food ones, but none of these like other ones. And I did not know they had a Lord of the Rings branded version. And this is not opening easily for me whatsoever. Not at all. Like, this is not how it's supposed to open. Yeah. All right. So then you can see here. Ooh. Fancy. And yeah, that. And then, of course, there's another right there here. Will this open any better? Yes. Oh, that's cool. Got the ring right here. And let's open this. Oh, it's a shame that I have to like rip that in half. That's very pretty. All right, here's our ball. Let's take a look what's inside. So in here, we've got some hilts. Now, I'm not good at remembering what the swords are, or the names of the swords, but it looks like we will be making some swords. Some daggers, maybe? And in here, we have the little book that tells us what it is. The Morgul knife. Looks like this is what we're making. We're making the Morgul knife. And it comes with the resin as well as the mold that you put it in. And it comes with the instructions on how to assemble it. Looks like it they put a sticker over it to adjust the amount in the sun, but when I do make these, I will use like a UV lamp. So these are the other options that we can get. And it looks like the one we are getting with this is this one right here. The Morgul knife. Oh, and there's even some rares. An ultra rare and a limited edition right there. And in here is the resin. You can see that. Comes in this cute little container. And in here, it's the mold. It's a silicone mold. You can see this. So you will follow the instructions, but I assume you take this, you pour it in here, and you attach this somehow. But this video will be way too long if I were to actually do the craft with you guys. But this is how it works. And what is in here? There's something in here. Oh my goodness. This is too cute. Now, I love the attention to detail, the details that Miniverse puts into their stuff. So it comes with this little box. It comes with a map of Middle-earth. More specifically, Mordor. If I can get it to kind of... Come on. Focus. And then it comes with an anvil. A mallet. And... oh, it's like a file. So this is a file to smooth out any rough edges after you're done with the mold. And some fuzz. What is the fuzz for? I think the fuzz is just decorative. And it's a really cute touch for sure. So you can put your little tools into your little box. Your little blacksmith tools. Pop your map right inside. There we are. So let's crack this one open. And let me clean this up first. And then one more. We're going to check out. See what we got. Oh, this one has a different color. So we know it's different. Oh, that's cool. These do use a lot of plastic, though. Oh, this one's a very pretty container. And we've got our ring here. Very pretty ball on this one. Let's pop it open. Ooh. Okay. So we got this, the mold. So this is a stand. It looks like we've got a shield. And this one, if I can look at there's 15 of these to collect, is the High Elven Sword, it appears. As this has the shield. Ooh! I am one for the elves. So this one, in the plastic here. Ooh, we have a cute little flask. And it has a shiny powder in it. And it has a cute little cork. Is that real cork? It might be real cork in there. And, oh, there's something else in here. And a cute little spoon. And then, in here is our little box. Let's see what's in the little box. We have our map. This one is focused. So it's focused on Eridor. Again, not exactly focusing. And in here we have, again, a mallet, a different looking mallet, a different looking file, and a different looking anvil. This one's definitely heftier than the other one. And then you just pop your little fuzz in there, put them back. And it comes with a stand that you can put it on like a pedestal. And here's the sword. I mean the shield. Here's the shield. Very pretty. And here, oh, it gives us 2 hilts. So in the other one, it also gave you 2 hilts. So in case you mess up one, you can get another chance to work on it again. So here's the hilt. And here's another one. And in here we have the resin. I just want to look at the little container. Oh, it looks the same. It just has a different exterior image. And it also comes with a little nozzle so that you can direct the resin into the mold, which comes in here. And it looks like this. Now what's cool about this mold, and I can't really, it's hard to see, is that you'll see some of the elven, like, ornate designs are actually on the outside of this. And I'm not sure if it's really necessary, but it's just a nice little aesthetic touch to it. So that is the opening of my 2 Lord of the Rings Make It Miniverse. And we are back. I hope you liked that little video and the segue, checking out these Make It Mini resin crafting kits. This was fun to open and check out. And if you guys are interested in watching me make these, I would love to do that. So please let me know down below. I would be totally glad to film me creating these for you. Even though they're not crochet, they are still crafty, and I am a crafty person. So I hope you enjoyed watching me open those. And I hope you enjoyed checking out the process of making this guy. And I hope you just enjoyed the video in general. So don't forget to check out the other videos that other folks have done for the 1950s. Again, I will link the other creators down below so that you can check them out. And if you like this video, please don't forget to drop a like down below. And if you like me, subscribe. And please do not forget to hit the notification bell so that you know when there's a new video up by me. And I will see you guys in the next video very soon. That will probably be a market recap because, yes, I just did my market. So you'll see something from me again soon. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.